Hi Year 6, this is your afternoon lesson for Friday, the 8th of January, and our topic for this term is mountains. So we've already thought about A Night on Bear Mountain. We are going to be reading Point Blank, which is set in the mountains, or some of it is. What I'd like you to do is start thinking about some of the real mountains of the world. So, first of all, let's have a little think. What is a mountain? A mountain is usually defined as part of a landscape with steep slopes that rise over 300 metres. But some geographers do define a mountain as a summit of at least 600 metres high. Now, some mountains are found in mountain ranges, and some are isolated summits. A summit is just another word for a mountain, or the top of a mountain. So in England, we have got places like the Lake District in the north of England, and we've got Snowdonia in Wales. The highest mountain in Wales is called Snowdon. I wonder if you can find the highest mountain in England. Here are some famous mountain chains. We've got the Alps in Europe, we've got the Rocky Mountains in North America, and the Andes in South America. These are all mountain chains or mountain ranges. So, famous mountains. You might have heard of some of these. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. It is in the Himalayas, and it borders Nepal and China, and it is 8,848 metres high. It's a very difficult one to climb. We'll talk lots about that. Very, very difficult. Bear Grylls has climbed it, but it's not something that you can do very easily because it's so high. Kilimanjaro is not as high, but apparently is a more difficult mountain to climb. That is the highest mountain in Africa. It's actually a volcanic mountain, and that is 5,895 metres high. Mount Fuji, you might have heard of. That's a volcano in Japan. It's 3,776 metres high. There's a little picture there. It's a very famous picture because it's very picturesque, Mount Fuji. Very beautiful mountain. And then you've got Mount McKinley, which is the highest peak in the USA or America, and that is 6,294 metres high. So, if we have a little think about where they are on the world map, so you can see that this is showing you the highest mountains on those continents. So we've got the Rocky Mountains in America, the Andes in South America, we've got Kilimanjaro in Africa, Mount Everest, like we said, in Asia, on the border of Nepal and China, and then Mount Fuji, another one in Asia, which is in Japan. Now, your challenge is to try and find out as much as you can about at least one of these mountains. I'd like you to do it with 3 of them, really. It's really, really interesting. Find out any facts that you can. Find out how easy it is to climb any of these mountains. Obviously, find out the heights of these mountains, which, if you go back in the video, I might have given you a little clue. Find out what the landscapes are like around. Find out what wildlife live on the mountain. Okay, so find out as much as you can about these famous mountains. And you could start to think about the mountains in the UK, in England and in Wales, in Scotland and in Northern Ireland. They're not as tall as these other mountains, but even so, they are still mountains that are quite famous and would still be a very tricky climb if you wanted to. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Farrow have done quite a lot of mountain climbing. So later on, either on video or when we're back at school, we'll get them to have a chat to you about what it feels like to climb a mountain. Because our topic, as well as mountains, is also survival, and how you can survive in these really difficult landscapes and really difficult environments. Okay, good luck Year 6. I'm looking forward to this. You could draw me pictures, you could do it as a mind map, you could write down any facts. Have a look at any videos as well that you can find online. So do as much research as you can about any of these famous mountains. Okay, well done Year 6. Show me on Zoom or email me the results. Thank you.